Yeah, all right.
I'd find a thing. I'd do jujitsu. I'd find a thing
Yeah.
that I find value in.
I think somebody once wrote, you think about what are the deepest things? What's the goal in life? So somebody says work, and I believe that. I think people, one of the sad things that's happened, we talked a little while ago about the decline of, we mentioned Detroit and other communities where people worked hard, they were proud of what they produced, right?
Yes.
They earned a decent living, maybe they
Yes.
had a union and so forth and so on. That a lot of that is gone. But all right, so work, love, there's the thing called
Sure.
love, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Problem is people are trying to find that on apps too now.
let's get to that one in a minute.
Yeah.
But to be human, nobody wants to be alone, right?
Right.
You want to embrace other people, physically, sexually, emotionally, just humanly,
Have
right?
community.
That's
Yeah.
community.
Yes.
That's right. That's
Yes.
being human.
Yes.
All right. So you want love and knowledge. I think you forgot the knowledge part.
Sure.
You like pool, that's good. Sadly enough, I have to confess that when I was in college, I spent half my life in the library. All right, So
Why is that bad?
No, I'm just kidding. But knowledge.
Sure.
Just trying to understand things. And
Curiosity.
Curiosity, fantastic.
Yeah.
Travel, my God.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just came back from Ireland. It's fantastic to see the world. And when we talk about, one of the things that we didn't talk about Trump much, but it bothers me is trying to divide us up. We got to bring, for so many reasons, whether it's all of these issues that we're talking about and everything else, pandemics, you know what? We got to bring the world together.
Yes.
Okay? And not hate people because they're in Canada or they're in
Right.
China or Iran.
Ridiculous.
All right.